Hello everybody, welcome back to the Yogi Logic channel. So I wanted to ask you, do you want to hear about an amazing all-in-one health and wellness method that's going to help you get from here to here? So today, of course, I wanted to talk to you about the 6 amazing benefits of Bikram yoga. So what is Bikram yoga? It's basically a series of hatha yoga invented by the great Bikram Chaudhry. And it is basically a series of 26 postures in a heated room of 40 degrees. And unlike other yogas, you will sweat a ton. And you will get also a really big cardiovascular workout. So this is actually, this style of yoga, it's a secret of celebrities. So for example, Jennifer Aniston does this style of yoga, Madonna does it, and they're kind of addicted to it, and probably as addicted as me. So first of all, what happens when you start doing Bikram yoga, what you notice immediately is that you're gonna get a spike in energy levels. So here in Barcelona, I've been also doing this workout every day, and each time that I get out of that workout, I feel like, I feel like I'm on fucking fire. It's sort of like, if you imagine a runner's high times 20. It's like taking to an entire different level. And the second benefit that's really cool about this style of yoga is that it really, I feel, it increases my sense of purpose. So each time that I come out of the class, I feel fucking fired up to do what I need to do to advance my dreams. So when I started out in Washington DC, I was actually feeling excited about doing my homework, studying for my exams, working hard. And it's all thanks to this style of yoga. It kind of helped me really focus on what's important. And now, obviously, this yoga helps me to be focused on creating content for you guys, on creating value, because I feel that probably it is because this style of yoga goes to such a deep level that I achieve such a massive mind-body connection that it helps me figure out what I need to do in life. And I think one of the really cool things about this yoga, which is the third benefit, is that when you do it, you're gonna sweat out like a fucking pig. And especially me. Actually in Finland, one of my teachers, she has to bring a bucket next to me and an extra towel because, otherwise when I go out, I'll leave like a river of sweat. So I gotta kind of wipe it out. And the cool thing is that obviously when you're sweating, you're letting out toxins out of your body. You're sweating like BPA, environmental pollutants, and all of these bad things that shouldn't be in your body. So, you do this yoga and you sweat it all out. And of course, you feel that. You really feel that when you come out. You feel that this kind of mental fog has been lifted off you, and this kind of heaviness that you can get sometimes, from if you're sitting all day in the office and if you're not really moving your body around a lot, but you come out of this yoga and man, you do feel fucking refreshed. And fourth amazing benefit of this yoga is that, since you're in a heated room, it actually makes it a safer environment for you to work on your flexibility. So, imagine that you're doing any kind of sports and you're actually already warm. You're already warmed up when you start stretching. So, of course, with that, what it did to me is that it helped me open up my body much faster than I would have with any other style of yoga. So, and actually, when I was doing it in Washington, D.C., I think within 3 months, I was already doing the advanced class, which is, it's not typical because I actually do have a kind of naturally more flexible body and a gift for yoga. But I think anybody who wants to do yoga, who wants to open up their body and who wants to maybe achieve a little bit faster progress, this style of yoga is amazing for that. And another really great benefit of this class is that it actually is really tough. It is, I'm not gonna lie, it's really probably the hardest yoga class that you can take on a physical, emotional, and mental level. Because even if I've been doing it for years, and now, obviously here I've been doing it every day, but it never really gets actually easy because in each posture, there's a further stage that you could go to. That's a really wonderful thing. You can, just according to your level, you can be in different stages. And the cool thing is that there's a lot of, so obviously you have the heat on you, you're gonna sweat, And you have these balancing postures where you really have to hold, you have to hold a pose, you have to hold your balance for a long time. And the cool thing is that, there's not really much break in between the postures, so it feels like, you're just going and going and going without actually having a break. And I like to think about the postures as kind of challenges in life, because each posture, when you do it, kind of requires a lot of focus, a lot of strength. And when I think about life, in life, you get challenges. Life pushes you around. You're never really ready to move on to the next thing. Like I said, I like to think of each posture as representing a challenge in life. And the choice in the class that you get is you can either rest and let the posture go, even if you don't feel like it, or even if you don't feel like it, you can go for the posture, you can try the best you can, and just do the best you can, push as much as you can, and then move on to the next posture. So when I do this class, I get into the habit of actually trying to surpass myself in each class, going maybe a little bit further than I thought I would go. This class actually has quite a few very challenging balancing postures that require a lot of sustained strength. And what you're going to do in this class is that you're really going to develop your stamina. And the cool thing is that since this class is so difficult, that each time that I get through it, I prove to my subconscious mind that I can actually surpass myself. And the cool thing is that actually this attitude that I do, whatever I do on the yoga mat, is actually what becomes possible in my daily life. And I sort of transfer that determination from the yoga class to my daily life. So when I get a difficult situation in life, when life pushes me around, when I get something, an unforeseen circumstance, I actually have the mental strength and the stability to not lose my calm, not lose my center. I can actually just push through it. And the cool thing is that I actually, on a daily basis, I'm proving to my body, to myself, that I'm way stronger than I actually even ever thought that I was. And so obviously, another amazing benefit of this yoga series is that it is super, super healthy for you. And actually what people say is that you burn about, from anywhere from 600 to 1,000 calories per session. Of course, depending on your weight. If you weigh a little bit more, it's a little bit more. If you're a skinny dude like me, probably burn a bit less. But anyway, I like the fact that Bikram Choudhury, the guy who actually invented this series, he uses this analogy of the body as a car. So, imagine that, my body, we all start with a brand new Ferrari when we're born. We start with a really well-oiled machine. But what happens is that in life, basically through negligence, through not actually doing exercise, through not working on your flexibility, your strength, your stamina, we allow this beautiful car that we're in, we're allowing it to disintegrate slowly. And we give it probably not the optimal fuel, French fries, hamburgers, whatever, and it disintegrates. But the cool thing is that when you actually start doing Bikram yoga, you really start giving the best care to your body that you can imagine. So it's like, you're doing repairs, you're changing the tires, you're doing a repaint, you're changing the windows, and over time, the more you do this yoga, the more actually your body starts to get healthier. And the nice thing is that actually all the postures combined, they work on all of the glands of your body. So you work on the pituitary gland, you work, on the pineal gland. If you believe in chakras, you work on all the chakras and all the organs of your body. In one series, you're actually simulating them and you're helping your body to work in a more efficient way. So when you combine that with clean eating, for example, a vegan diet, if you're into that, or paleo diet, whatever is your fit, you combine that with this yoga, and man, you will see your health is going to become so much better than it used to be. And of course, that's what I feel. I feel actually now that I'm 29, I feel way healthier than I was, say, at 26, 27. And the last extremely cool benefit of this class, of doing Bikram yoga, is that you will get increased levels of mindfulness, which is actually kind of counterintuitive when you think about it. When you go to that class, it can be a super overwhelming environment. You're with all of these sweating people, and I mean, a lot of the times the teacher has a mic on them, and it's kind of loud, and it's hot, you're sweating. But the cool thing is that if you can actually maintain your inner peace, if you can manage to breathe in that overwhelming environment, the thing that happens in this class is that the sensations, the body sensations that you get, I mean, when you start out, you're gonna feel lightheaded, you're gonna feel dizzy, even, I mean, some people feel like vomiting. And these really strong body sensations actually force you to feel whatever is going on in your body. So, because we're going out in our daily lives, we're overstimulated. We have the phone, we have the ads, we have TV, we have computers, all of this stimulation, and which basically is taking us into our minds and out of our bodies. But when you go into this class, it brings you right back into your body. You have actually no choice but to be there. You know, you're sweating like a pig, and you just brought back into your body again and again and again. And what I would say is that actually this class is one of the most efficient moving meditations that you can actually do. And yeah, it is a really, really amazing practice, and I would recommend anybody to just try it once. I mean, it is for, if you haven't tried yoga before, if you haven't worked a lot on your flexibility, if you're not doing a lot of exercise, it can be overwhelming. But the great thing is that the more you do it, the more you're gonna feel the benefits, and it is gonna get a little bit easier. So guys, there you have it, the amazing benefits of Bikram yoga. Hope you got a lot out of this video. I hope you got a lot of value. And if you liked this video, comment, like, subscribe below. And I'm gonna keep making more of this content for you. And if you have any question, any topic that you'd like me to address, put it down in the comments, and I'll be super happy to do that. So with that said, I'm gonna check out here in Barcelona, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. Sure, no problem.
Talking. You are a YouTuber guy?